Katherine Heigl,
oh,
making
here
her
she
way
comes.
up right
Beautiful
now.
blue dress.
Stunning. Absolutely
That is some
stunning.
good color here. Catherine, hi.
Hello.
And a great slit. Own that slit.
Wow.
You look incredible.
Thanks. I really didn't think it through, but at least I think we're sitting at tables, so.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, work for the photographers. I mean, that's hot.
I know. I'm supposed to like stand a certain way, and I'm just, you know
no,
what?
you're
I do
doing
my
it.
best. I do my best.
You are.
So I want to talk about the Trevor Project and why it's important to you. Is this your second TrevorLIVE?
I think this is my first time
Welcome.
attending. Yeah, thank you.
Welcome.
No, it's really important to me, and I'm really honored to be able to be here tonight, to have been included.
Of course.
Now, it's the 16th anniversary of the Trevor Project. So what would you tell your 16-year-old self?
Oh man, that's rough. Probably, you know, that whatever it is that you think is so significant, so important, and not going to end, you know, give it literally like a year or two, and
Truly.
everything could be different. Everything. And I was recently talking to my mother about the fact my mother's now 71, I think.
You just called her out.
And she and I were talking about how life is long, and life is full of so many possibilities and reinventions and new paths and new directions that, you know, nothing's over till it's over. So.
Right. And you are presenting tonight.
Yes.
So fun.
I am.
For your first TrevorLIVE, look at you. And right now we are live with everyone at home, so there's tons of people watching.
Say hi.
Some
Hi,
of them
everybody.
might actually be going through some personal issues themselves. If there's one piece of advice you could give them for anything that they're going through, what would you want them to know tonight?
I think, you know, the most important thing I had growing up is somebody to talk to. Was my mother, who I had and still do have a very close relationship with. And if it's not a parent, then a friend, a mentor, just anybody you feel you can trust, that you can confide in. Because when you feel alone in something, when you feel like you're the only one experiencing this pain or experiencing this disappointment or experiencing this tragedy or devastation or whatever it is, you know, I think that's where that's when helplessness starts to become part of the vernacular, when it should never be, because there's always hope and there's always grace. And what I found growing up a lot was that the more I talked about my own, whatever it was I was going through in my life, and our family suffered some losses and some real difficulties, I realized I wasn't alone. Other friends, other people I met or came to know had in their way a similar, you know, experience. And just that idea that no man is an island, that, you know, humanity is connected and that we all share a similar heartbeat, and, you know, all that sort of. I'm not terribly poetic.
No, this is, I was feeling it. This is getting very.
No, that was touching.
Learning something from your husband, a little songwriting.
Oh my God, I can't even touch that. Yeah.
And now because of social media, we have a lot of people watching who might be in the middle of nowhere, where they're the only one, they feel like they're the only ones going through something. Have you connected with people? I mean, like online, what has social media done for you? Obviously, as a talent and actress, it's a totally different scenario.
No, I think that's exactly right. I think that, you know, there's always the possibility of good and evil within social media, and I think if you are looking at the good and the grace of it, it is that, you know, you have now an opportunity to reach out and touch far more people, and they can reach out and touch you back in a way that, like, you couldn't before. So if you are, for example, somewhere, you know, remote and not, you know, in a big city where you can find so many other people like you, or outlets or resources, you can get that through.
Yeah, and I mean, specifically, the Trevor Project offers Trevor Space, which is an online community that you can join if you're watching at home and find support.
Right, and I think that support is the #1 most important thing you need to look for if you're, you know, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling, you know, at all disappointed or devastated by the course of your life, or just even confused. Like, support. Find it however you can. And the fact that you guys have this and that it's there is huge. You have to reach out, though.
Well, thanks for your support here tonight and for being here. Your first TrevorLIVE